And James Roberts, after what seems like an eternity, will get us underway. Laid back off to Paul Rooney. Paul Rooney's diagonal out this right-hand side for Duku. Jumps above Greenslade, headed away by Parcell. Rooney sends it back towards the edge of the 18-yard box. A chaotic opening few exchanges between these two. Sent out to the left-hand side. Santos laid back off the left-back Greenslade. That one's gone over the top, but straight out of play for Havant and Waterlooville throwing. Well, James Roberts also lurking towards the edge of the D. Newton will whip in the outswinger low and hard towards the near post. Not a good delivery whatsoever, cleared by the first man. Duku heads down to Rendell. Rendell had the chance to make it 1-0 and settle the nerves from inside 6 yard, but he couldn't get clean contact on it. 0-0 remains your score. On the right hand side, Pastley takes it quickly to Tommy Wright. Back with Wright, drifting into the right hand channel. Mayhew puts a challenge in, but Wright skips away from it. Curl towards Rendell. It's a good move to the right post, and Duku can't head down from 6 yards out. It was a whipped ball to the back post by Tommy Wright, and Duku ran onto it brilliantly. And as he stooped to meet the ball, could only head behind for another Will Henry goal kick. But the Hawks look bang up for this one, Adam. Mayhew sends one out to the right hand side. Coming forward to get on it is Spencer Hamilton. First touch isn't great. Roberts forcing him away from goal. Still Hamilton on that right wing. Roberts trying to prevent his path to goal. He's gone round Roberts. Across the near post it goes. Hanks turns, shoots across the 6 yard box, but fizzes out to this left hand side. Still alive for Santos on this left wing. Scott Rendell drops deep to collect the ball with his back to goal, does well just to kill it dead with the first touch and lay it back off to a centre-back. Hawks are trying to move this Chippenham block around as McCarthy sends a diagonal to pass. What a brilliant ball that is from McCarthy. Cross towards Manny Duku, finds James Roberts. Past the post it goes from 10 yards out, not without a deflection first. Roberts ran onto the ball and wanted it with his side boot past the post, but it took the deflection and Hawks scored a kick coming up to the right-hand side. Warner fired over the top. Looking for Duku. Duku looking to flick it into Scott Rendell. Out it goes for Havant Waterlooville throw left hand side. 10 steps inside opposition territory. Well, we are past the 15-minute mark, and that would make sense because Chippenham Town haven't scored away in the first 15 minutes of the game all year long. They've only scored 6 first half goals all told this season away from home. As Ben Schroll's got a pinch by Young. Young bearing down on Warner in the area. Past Osler. He misses from 8 yards. Havant Waterlooville surely should be 1-0 down. Young pulls that off Ben Schroll inside his own box. Went 1-1 with Warner. Sat Joe Osler down and fired it past the post as Joe Osler delivers a barrage in the ear of Ben Schroll, who will take that one. Tommy Wright cutting in on his right boot. McCarthy inside him. Wright will shoot himself towards the back post and skims in front of Will Henry. Goes out behind. Will Henry goal kick coming up. He might even think about going for goal from here, and angle's a little bit too tight. One in the wall is James Roberts. Hanks curled towards the back post, diving on at it is Will Richards, but he bundled over Paul Rooney to get there. Will Richards already scoring ahead of against the Hawks this season, of course, back in the game at Chippenham. Warner barking instructions to those in front of him. This is a crucial moment in the state of this game. Will Chippenham Town go into the half-time break 1-0 up? It will be the left foot of Young. It's well hit. It's over the wall and behind for Havant Waterlooville. Goal kick coming up from our left for Havant Waterlooville. As we've said, that's all that matters for the Hawks. As Duku picks it up from 20 yards, he's going to shoot from range, smashes one into the roof of the stand as James Roberts waves his arms in frustration at that one. Goal kick coming up from the right-hand side for Alex Bray. Towards Rooney it goes, headed down to Tommy Wright. Right corner of the penalty area. He's going to cross from that right wing, deflects into the path of Pastley. Pastley tricks his way past Dabry, back to Wright, on his left boot, curled towards goal, into the crowd that have gathered behind Will Henry's goal. Not a good effort from Tommy Wright in the end. It's a difficult angle to shoot from him. Now 4 in that Chippenham Town wall. Scott Rendell just having a Duku to their right. McCarthy from 25 yards, curled towards Will Henry. Saved in the goalkeeper's chest, just bent down and scooped it up. Who's driving up their left wing into Dabry. Clever touch around Pastley, but he's driven himself down to the corner flag where he's going to run out of room. Pastley trying to force him backwards. Still going Dabry, cutting in from the left flank into Hanks. He'll spin, shoot, and find the hands of Ross Warner, who claims it before it goes in front of his. McCarthy's driving forward, out to the left of Roberts. Duku waiting in the area. Duku in towards Jake McCarthy. McCarthy comes off the post. It was squared across the 6 yard box by James Roberts. McCarthy got a touch on the left boot, turned and dragged it wide with his right. It was good play. It was McCarthy that started the move. It was McCarthy that very almost finished it to get up potentially into 6th. What a strange season it's been. It's Clifford, chips one towards Roberts. Roberts in the area, settles, shoots. What a block in there by Spencer Hamilton, throwing himself in front of James Roberts and knocking it over the bar when Roberts seems set to score. Calm tempo about a game which has such huge ramifications for the National and South. Roberts, full clearance to Santos. Santos lines up a shot from 25 yards straight into Warner. Not sure what Santos was thinking. 3rd right now, and Billy Clifford's being forced backwards. Laid off to Dooku. This one has to go from Manny Dooku. Hesitates, delivers a poor clearance to Mayhew. And Chippenham Town coming forward again. Good looking ball to Will Richards. Slid in at the back post and just evaded the boot of Will Richards. Havant Waterlooville goal kick coming up. And that was all down to the Hawks failing to clear their lines properly after 3 or 4 attempts in 2016-17 to join the Hawks in the Vanarama National League South. Here's Mayhew in central midfield. Mayhew tapping one into the pass of Young. He's onside, flag down, taps into the corner. Would that be the goal that sees Chippenham Town into the playoffs? Young to left of the Chippenham forward, killed it dead with his right foot and slotted it under Ross Warner. 1-0 Chippenham Town. As it stands, the Hawks season is ending today. Curled in towards that far post, towards the head of Shane McCarthy, goes down on the challenge, surely a penalty for Havant Waterlooville. McCarthy flattened as he tried to get a touch on it. He was waiting at the back post and he was levelled out as he tried to get a touch on the ball. Referee thinks otherwise. Jordan Young in behind the Hawks back line. Is this the dagger in the Hawks season? Young tucks out the other end. Havant Waterlooville switched off. Chippenham Town looks set for the playoffs. Havant Waterlooville looks set for their summer holiday. Young at the double to potentially end the Hawks season. 10 minutes to play now. Billy Clifford looking over the top for Dooku. It's hopeful, it's desperate. He's battling against Marcel. He's the wrong side of Marcel on his left foot. Saved by Will Henry and his near post with his feet. Could that have been the charge that the Hawks needed to take? It would have been 1 of 2. They still need 2 goals, of course. Out to Jake Andrews, curling a left foot effort to McCarthy. McCarthy from the edge, deflected effort, goes out behind. Hawks corner kick on the right hand side. Greenslade waiting to take the throw. Down the line it goes. Full time. Not this time. Not this year. The Hawks' flight lands a little early. And after a turbulent season, bags will be packed for summer holidays. An incredible turnaround. 14th in February. They thought they were going to get the playoffs in May. But with the playoffs in their palm of their hands coming into today, they have fallen at the final hurdle. And white shirts drop to the turf. Burgundy shirts streak onto the pitch as Chippenham fans descend into raptures.